Alright, so the Golden Week celebration is coming to an end. And so it's time to do the tier list for free-to-play units. Since the last time we did it was about Saiyan Day, I think? I don't remember, actually. Just the end of the 8th anniversary. And we've gotten plenty of new cards to go through. And of course, we gotta reorder the top 10 units because I think Golden Week has changed a lot in terms of the rankings of all these free-to-play units. So here we go. We should just probably start ranking them now. First of all, Elder Demon King Piccolo EZA. I would say he is somewhat between S and A. I haven't been using him too much. He's a great support, but he supports is like units that don't really match well with him. It's not like it's Piccolo's. So I think it's just going to be an A for now. I do like his damage reduction. It's pretty hard to build up with him from the time I've been using him because he's always a floater unit. But he has definitely high potential for when there's like another Demon King Piccolo that comes around that he can link up with. For Kaioken Goku, I've used him quite a bit. I even linked level 10 to him. He's not that good. I wish he was good. But he's probably like low A. He still does some good damage. And he has some cool links. And the Rainbow Orb changing is kind of cool. Yeah, the high chance to guard really sucks. And per Rainbow Orb obtained, he gets like this massive attack and defense bonus. I think it's like 90%, but that doesn't calculate separately. So in the end, he's like sitting at around like a 300,000 defense when you grab 3 Rainbow Orbs or 4 Rainbow Orbs, which is really nothing still. And that's at a high chance, which is tough. So I'm going to put him at the near the bottom A. Like around here. Doesn't really matter where. There's not really ordered. But he's okay. He's somewhat... He's like a Raccoon in a way. Like, you just have to invest into him and just hope the runs go well. Next card is Sword Gohan. Man, if I could, as a meme, just put him at L. Because truly, he is an L. But realistically speaking, he's like a C tier unit. Yeah, realistically speaking, he's probably like C-ish, bro. He's got those wonky Gohan links. He's only really good versus 2 or more enemies. And he's got like the stupid build-up mechanic, which is kind of like dumb for Gohan, for a character that is in Super Battle Road specific stuff. Yeah, so cool thing is he's in like weird categories that free-to-play usually doesn't use. But yeah, nothing too crazy. You probably get like high C just because he's an easy A unit. That's about it. Next up is Buff Goku. Buff Goku's okay. You do need to... He's a great support, and you do need to have AGL and Tech types, I believe, on the team for his extra bonuses. He can stack a decent amount of defense. I'm gonna put him in low S because he has the dodge chances as well, which is really good. And if you keep... It's 6 turn stack, which is pretty decent with the raised defense. He's around this Goku, pretty much. Like, they're very, very similar. Except, I'd say maybe Goku gets slightly higher defense. But this Goku's got more of attack. And he supports more versatile. But this Goku can support really good as well. So I feel like they're almost the same. Just in certain situations. One's better than the other. Unfortunately, Earthbred Fighter is just too good of a team. DKP's team is just not good. You can only put him at A max. We have so many free-to-play Gokus. But look, there's only like 2 Super Saiyan Gokus in the S tier. They're not really competing against anybody. If it was base form Goku, sure, that's a big competition because you have the Turtle School 200%. But Super Saiyan Goku, these are the only... And Yardrat Goku, but he's ass now. Honestly, I want to put Yardrat Goku in A just because I never use him. He's honestly just a waste of space. And he just ends off dying in the super attack anyway. And these guys could probably take normal attacks anyway at this point. Depending on the event. I'm going to have to put Yardrat Goku in A. Yeah, nah. He's just... Even though his damage reduction is cool, it's just... He links so poorly. No support compared to these Gokus. I'm going to put Yardrat Goku in A. Very useless now. Next up is Great Saiyaman and Videl. So we're starting on the April Fool's stuff. I guess this counts as well over here. So S tier Great Saiyaman Videl, definitely... Oops. An S tier. Very good defense, good support. I'd say low S because their team's just not that good. But overall, like stat-wise, it's kind of like Castle. If they're like at their best, they're looking really good. That's pretty much it. Nothing much more to say. Good support, good passive, good SA effect. Not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Then we have Bulma. We all know Bulma. I would say a lot of people are like calling her like #1 free-to-play unit, but I cannot believe it at all. 4 turns is too short for her really good dodging effect. So I'm only going to be putting her pretty high up in S. I think Bardock's probably better than her. She just becomes really RNG heavy after 4 turns. And it's really tough for her to like keep on the main rotation. Even her stacks aren't that good. So I'm going to just keep her at S. She doesn't deserve to be in the top 10, unfortunately. Her team's good. Maybe with a better... I don't know. It's pretty hard to make her into the Z just because of how she's really built. But pretty cool. Pretty cool. She can get some really cool numbers off in those certain turns, and she has a lot of supports. Now we are on to the Super Strike Fat Gotenks and Skinny Gotenks. Fat Gotenks is pretty bad. I'll probably put him... I haven't used him enough, per se, but his usability, because he needs to be next to Skinny Gotenks, so I'm going to put him at B. And then Skinny Gotenks is way better in terms of usability than Fat Gotenks, because he can get any orbs, while Fat Gotenks needs physical orbs. And there's around the same amount of orbs as well. It is pretty tough. Because they're meant to be ran together, I'll probably put them really close. Just to say that Skinny Gotenks is better. Low A, Fat Gotenks, high B. That's pretty much it. I want to move up Dabura as well to low A as well. His stocks again is rising with Int. With Int Majunia. He's another support that can provide Majunia some extra damage, and he's still not defensively the worst D ever. So I think he can go in the A. He's right next to like Krillin now. It's kind of crazy how he's like one of the worst ones released, and then he's slowly climbing up with every single Dokkan Fest released. LR Krillin. Oh man, if we were talking pre Golden Week Goku Day celebration, I'd probably put him in top 10, but I don't think he makes it anymore, unfortunately. I think he's just like around the high S now. You just really need another good like Krillin / somebody character that would link up well with him to get all of his good stats. I think that's one big problem with him. He has like crazy links. If you can activate them all, he can actually look kind of insane. It's just that when he's not with the links, it's kind of tough. But 160% Earthlings leader is really good, and he's still defensively okay. Mercenary Cyborg Tao. Oh god, the Super Strike that got shafted too quickly. I'm gonna put him in B. He is too restrictive, as in only versing Turtle School to get like the big buff that he deserves, which is pretty okay to activate, but it's like LG, GT. You don't really need that. And then you have the anniversary event, which he probably still won't even survive. So, and even then, he's very hard to link up with. He has no real good linking partners, so I'm just gonna put him in B. He probably has like better stats than people around here, but they have more usability. And now we are on to the last 3 DB Saga Easy A's. Oh my god. Jackie Chan is a top 10 unit for sure. So he is going in the Z. Now, if you guys don't know, in the Z, we're only allowed to put top 10, which means we have to kick somebody off. And I'm thinking we need to take off... No, not Goku and Gohan. I'm going to have to take off Roshi. He was at the bottom for a reason. He's just not... He's not tanky enough. His dodge is too low. His support's cool, but... He's not supporting Jackie Chan, so how is he supposed to be top 10? I think, honestly, Jackie Chan is #1 unit, followed by probably Ella Piccolo now, because of 23rd World Tournament Goku. He's a part of the team, so it can be ran more easily still. And then Cell, because there's nothing really been buffing Cell, is like that. Jackie Chan, you know what? I'll probably put in Jackie Chan over Cell now. I'm going to say Barbie over Vegito. I've been not liking Vegito recently. I think he's stacking a little too slow for these tough events. And then Goku and Gohan is probably up here now. If you've seen a lot of my like hard content video, Goku and Gohan paired up with Piccolo is such a crazy combo. It's really good. It's really good. Very underrated. And I think Ginyu Force, Metal Cooler, their teams haven't really been upgraded for so long. It's really hard to run them in the harder contents that have been released for the 8th anniversary. So they're right there at the end. And probably be replaced for the next unit. Bulma. Okay, so Bulma can look really nasty with a 77% damage reduction, but it's a great chance still. And I've had turns where you've had 2 attacks and not activated the damage reduction, which with her low defense is kind of the run killer to begin with, even post SA. So just because of RNG's sake, I'll probably have to keep her a high S. She does heal. It's not that big of a heal though. Like, if you're running like a DV Saga, you're probably going to use those Rainbow Orbs for somebody else. For like Goku, Bulma. She's really nice though. She's really nice. She's not like a top 10 because she's not inputting anything for free to play in damage wise, support wise. But she's really good. She's really, really good. RNG can be screwed up. If you haven't noticed, I believe, unless I was really unlucky, but dodges actually don't count to her receiving hit damage reduction. Unless I was super unlucky. Because she dodged and then I took a hit for no damage reduction. So if you build her with full dodge, you still might not proc her damage reduction. And then Yamcha is top. Oh, again, I don't know. Ooh, maybe. Yamcha is either top 10 or high S. If you haven't seen my showcase of Yamcha, I really go in disgust about his like situations of how his team is built. And unless you, I mean, you know what? I think I can put him in S. I can put him in S. I think with Bulma support, hitting 7 million attacks out on a main rotation is still very good with multiple super attacks. I'm probably gonna get rid of Metal Cooler here. Yeah. Gonna go like this. Yeah, but that was one of his real big problems. It's like, you have to run him with the Peppy Girl on the rotation for him to guard. And there's not really like... You're not running double STR Bulma team. In all reality, you're usually just running Bulma as a unit. And then that means you have to pair up Bulma with Yamcha, because you can't really run Yamcha without a guard, or else you have a chance to die. And then it's like, why have that rotation when you could have had like Bulma and, I don't know, 23rd World Tournament Goku, I don't know, where like somebody that can throw in 10 million attacks, that criticals, additionals, you know? So that's one of the issues. But as a free-to-play, I think he's definitely top 10 here. Maybe the gap is probably like this. Maybe... I'll probably go like this, just because of that. I think I'm okay with that. Nah, I think you can still do shenanigans with Cell's team. Like, if you want a quick turn-based team, I still like Android Cell Saga a lot. But if you want like a reliable, slow build-up team, then Earthbred Fighters. Like, Extremes has like that fast-paced team, and then free-to-play teams like slow but reliable. You can still die, obviously, if you get bad RNG, but like the RNG is so high that like it's almost guaranteed that you keep on going and keep on stacking. But yeah, that is pretty much it for my quick free-to-play tier list video. Here are my new top 10. So I think Tech Jackie Chan's much more usable than Ella Piccolo. Ella Piccolo's still great though. It's just that there's obviously Kid Gohan. You have to run that. It's pretty tough in this day and age. Jackie Chan. Of course, great support for 23rd World Tournament Goku, as well as the Piccolo, I guess. And then Cell, great damage output, great defense, multiple super attacks. Great in his own team. Yamcha, guard. Bit of a team issue, but still guard. Good attack stat. You can probably switch them around, but I preferably like Cell a little bit better. Barbity, still very good. Vegeto's been slacking, so, I mean, he's there. Goku and Gohan, bit of an investment at the start. Maybe you have to wait like 3 turns to get them really rolling, but like they're pretty good. They're really good, and it's a necessary thing for free to play. Because if you drop Goku Gohan, you're kind of just dropping this guy as well. There's no other way around it. And then Ginyu Force, it's still there. It's still there, just barely. But they're gonna be soon replaced. They have a lot of teams though, so. Hopefully, guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with notification bell on. Check out my social medias linked in the description. Until next one, stay healthy, stay safe, stay fizzy. Peace out.